Yeah, so celebrity worship needs to fucking stop. I mean, this is not something new. You know, we have been glazing people for millennium, but you know, just because somebody is famous doesn't mean they have any merit, you know? And I feel like people fail to recognize that. And nowadays with social media, you know, it's become easier and easier to develop, you know, parasocial relationships. Like, it's never been easier to connect with your favorite artist vicariously. And even though it's not authentic at all, like, you don't know them personally, like, you know, people still feel like a real attachment to these celebrities and shit. And it kind of creeps me out. It's just crazy, like, how much time and energy people devote into these characters. I mean, essentially they're characters in their mind. At the end of the day, if they don't know them personally, if they like them, these celebrities, then they fit a certain archetype in their head, you feel me? So it's just fucking weird, bro. It's just weird as fuck. I don't know if y'all ever watched the Boondocks before. For those who don't know, Riley is one of the main characters in the Boondocks, and he's really cool with this rapper celebrity named Gangstalicious. Now, Gangstalicious, you know, as the name suggests, is, you know, a gangster rapper, quote unquote, and he promotes gang activities in his music. However, when it comes to fashion, he has some questionable choices. For example, like, he would have a fucking, like, you fucking have like a full fucking dress or something, and your fucking cheeks would be exposed. And, you know, 2025, ain't nothing wrong with being gay, but like, if you are a gangster rapper and you're promoting like some fruity ass shit, like, you know, do you see how that's, you know, kind of hypocritical? It's like hearing Meek Mill rap about like laying out the opposition in the streets and then getting clapped by Diddy like the day after. You never know who these people are, bro. You never know who celebrities are. You barely even know about the person sitting next to you, you know, your teacher, classmates, your colleagues, co-workers. You barely even know them, or even your friends. Like, you barely even know them, but you know so much about somebody else's personal life. Is like weird as fuck. And I think that is very unhealthy. Humans, right, we get bored as shit. And for thrill seeking, we just, you know, try to find something exciting. And usually what that is clickbait titles and drama, you know. And maybe this video has a clickbait title. That's probably why you clicked on it. Yeah, I know who you are. I know what kind of man you are. Here's another example, like Chris fucking Brown. You know, shout out to Chris Brown. He makes great music and shit. And I respect the hustle. I respect his hustle. But like, how people worship that guy is crazy. Especially women. Chris Brown, you know, has meetups. And I think he still does them today. And you pay like a hefty ass price just to see this grown ass man. And many of the times, like, the person who wants to see Chris Brown the most is your girl, dog. Like, it's your girl. She's like, oh, I want to go see Chris Brown. I was my favorite singer. And then when you pull up to the meet and greet, she's like, oh, Chris Brown, can I get a picture? And all of a sudden, she's like doing lap dances on this motherfucker. Like, damn, bro. Like, I'm not a player hater, bro, but like, damn, bro. You'll see women do this with their man. Like, the only person that you should be giving that type of energy to in a committed, you know, closed relationship is your significant other. You shouldn't be a fucking celebrity. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's fucking Obama, bro. I don't care if it's fucking Michael Jackson, bro. Let's not get it twisted, y'all. Us men also have our celebrities, you know. If females have Beyonce, then we have Jay-Z, we have Tom Brady, rappers especially, like Ken Carson, Playboy Cardi. Like, everybody wants to dress like them, they want to talk like them, they want to do everything like them, and, you know, like, implement that into their own lives, and that's just fucking crazy to me. That's pretty crazy. Like, I get you can be inspired off of it, but some people out here literally, like, you know, biting the whole flow, bar for bar, like what Soldier said, you know? People think that these celebrities cannot do no wrong, and they hold them to such a high standard. And, you know, it's called celebrity worship for a reason. Some of these people treat celebrities like gods. Like, you worship these human beings, you know, they're just like you. They're just more talented, or they make more money than you. They figured out something in their life. They're just human beings at the end of the day, bro. Like, what the fuck? That's why I never want to get famous, bro. Or if I get famous, like, it'll be behind a mask or some shit, like fucking Marshmallow or some shit. Yeah, I don't want people prying into my personal life, not because I have things to hide, it's because when you are a celebrity, like, there's so much invasion of privacy. Because first of all, you know, your fans want to know what you're up to, what you're doing. Media companies thrive off of this, of course. Fucking TMZ or fucking Entertainment News, who, you know, their reputations are in the gutter, bro. They're in the gutter, respectfully. And people know that, you know, they're not shit, but they still tune in anyways because they can't help themselves. You shit. Sometimes, I mean, I've been guilty of that too in the past as well. Like, you know, if I have like a favorite artist or something and like a fucking TMZ article pops up on my news feed, I'll be like, oh, fucking so-and-so did that, or this happened to them? Wow, interesting. But I'm not going out of my way to concern myself with their personal lives like that. I'm not trying to get in a relationship with any of these people. Like, they're not gonna let you hit, bro. Like, damn, man, this is like my first video, and I'm realizing like how difficult it is to go off the dome, you know, just say stuff unscripted and try to be cohesive. It's hard, bro. But anyways, yeah, I mean, that's just what it is. Most people are not who you think they are, and that doesn't have to have any, you know, negative implications. It just means that you don't know them. Why are you glazing them so hard when they don't even know you exist? These celebrities might recognize you as an entity, you know, like as a collective, like, oh, my fans, I love my fans, blah, 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 whatever. But like, they're not going out of their way to, you know, recognize you as an individual. And I understand that, you know, you can admire people because they have, you know, a talent that they specialize in. I mean, any of you can do that. Like, it's not impossible. Like, you can admire somebody without, you know, doing too much, without going overboard, without glazing them, without trying to make, you know, their character that they portray in the public eye, you know, as part of your identity. That's just like some next level, like, weird shit.